Hello challengers, Happy New Year. Thank you for joining me for the Jumpstart January Challenge. I am so happy that you're here with me, whether you've been an avid exerciser all your life or you're brand new to exercise, this is a place for you to be. The purpose of this group is just to help each other form a daily habit of attainable exercise goals. This fitness chart is short little bursts of exercise each day. It doesn't take a long time, and if you find a time of day that works for you, it's important to just stick with that every single day until the end of the month, and by then you should have a pretty healthy habit of exercise. What I really love about this group is we have all different levels in here, and we just come together and we encourage each other to keep going. And I really encourage you to just make this challenge fit your fitness level. If you're an avid exerciser, as I said, you'll see on the chart there are only 3 exercises each day. So if you're an avid exerciser, you may want to do multiple sets of what is on the chart. If you are new, I would just stick with that one set, and you can even do some modifications for the exercises, which I will show you in this video. Most importantly, consistency is key. So consistency in everything is key if you want to see improvement, and especially with exercise and health. But always listen to your body. If something doesn't feel good for you, please make adjustments. If you have a no-quit attitude and you continue to go, you are going to experience some great benefits, and you're going to have a lot of fun as well. So I want to show you the exercises now, and you will see when I post this chart that there are 4 different days with 3 different exercises on each day. So that's a lot of exercises. That's going to be 12 different exercises in this month. All right. The days will repeat, so you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a rest day, and then it'll repeat again. And so there's 3 rest days incorporated into the month as well. All right. So without further ado, here are the exercises. Day 1, it's going to be squats, push-ups, and butterfly crunches. So the squats I have written down here, double pulses. So I'm going to back up and let me move this up a little bit. So a squat, just a basic squat, you want to be sure to sit back, keep your knees behind your toes. You can go all the way down to where your top of your thigh is parallel to the floor, and then squeeze up and tighten up everything and push those hips forward. So it'll be down and then squeeze up. You also want your chest to stay up. So if you press your arms out, that helps. Okay, so chest up and then squeeze up. Now if you are just starting off, going all the way down will be difficult. So you can just do little pulses and then come up. You don't have to go all the way down. Go to whatever level gives you a little bit of a challenge so that you see improvement. If doing squats is not good for you, you can go into a bridge. All right, so that would just be laying on your back. Heels are going to be pressing into the mat. You're going to squeeze up, squeezing the same muscle group, and then down. And if you want to do a little pulse, you can do that as well. So that would be a good modification for the squat. The next one, I have here negative push-ups. So I put that down purposely so that you go slow on your push-up. So you're going to start in an up position, and you can go on your toes. Keep your head and neck neutral, so look a little bit in front of your hands. Make sure your hands are right under your shoulders and either on your toes or on your knees. And you're going to go down slowly, so you can even count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then press up. 1, 2, 3, 4, press up. So that's negative, focusing on the down portion of the exercise. If the floor push-ups aren't good for you, you can go onto a wall and just stand away, about arm's length away, step your feet back, and then push up. Same thing, negative resistance, going slow. Now make sure when you position your elbows, they're not directly out to the side, they're a little bit down, so that you're from the top of your head to the tip of your elbow, It's the shape of an arrow. Okay, so that's the push-up. And then we have butterfly crunches. So these crunches, you can do any crunch. Your basic crunch is typically just feet on the floor, hands behind the head, elbows back, chin is a fist away from your chest. Just squeeze up as you press your navel into spine, and then squeeze up, trying to get as high as you can, keeping that back into the mat. But to add that butterfly, it's going to incorporate a little bit of the inside of the legs, your adductors, which helps work the entire core because that's part of those core muscle groups. So you can start with your legs apart and then squeeze together and bring apart. Squeeze together and bring apart. And that would be your full butterfly crunch. Okay? The next one, so we're into now day 2. Day 2, it starts with lunges. You can do front lunges or back lunges. And I just have alternating lunges. So you're just going to either step forward, go down, push back. Go down, press back. And pushing and stepping forward, you step forward so that you end up with a 90-degree bend in your knee. Okay? And then push back. And you can judge how low you go depending on your fitness level. Some of you may need to hold on to the wall for support. Okay, feel free to do that. Or you can even step back instead of forward. So you can do back lunges. But always keep that knee behind your toe and press up, digging your heel into the mat. Okay, so that's your lunge. And the more advanced you are, the lower you can go down in that lunge. The next one is a plank. So a plank is gonna, again, work a lot of the core muscle groups, front and back. You're gonna start either on your hands, which is the push-up position, hands right under the shoulders, and your toes. Head is neutral again, and just hold that for the designated seconds. You can do these on your knees as well. So that would be a high plank, or you can take it down to the elbows. Elbows stay right under the shoulders. You can be on your toes again, and that would be a low plank. And again, head is neutral. Keep everything in here locked in. So if you punch that tummy, it's gonna be locked in. You can feel how hard that is. So keep that tight and keep squeezing here in the glutes throughout that hold. So that's your plank. And then the next one is a burpee. So the burpee, you can do it high impact, low impact, or if you have a hard time going down and up, you can just stay up. So a regular burpee typically is just jumping down. You can even go all the way down, lift your hands up, come up, and then lift. All right, so that's a regular burpee. If you want, you can make it low impact. So step, down, down, in, and then up instead of a jump. Okay, so that's your low impact burpee. And then for those who don't want to go down at all or can't for some reasons, you can just push, push, and then up, push, push, and then up. And that would be another way to modify that burpee. Okay, and then the, let's see, next day, day 3 already. So day 3 starts with a wall chair sit. So you're gonna find a good wall, slide down. First of all, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, then sit back, slide down. So you have 90-degree bend here. If you have to go up a little bit higher because of your level, that's fine, but make sure your back is pressed against the wall. Your heels are really digging in. You can even, upper back is pressed. If you want, you can bring your arms up and down to work a little bit of that shoulder mobility, and just hold that for the designated amount of seconds, okay? If you have a problem with that, maybe your knees bother you, you can try to just do that bridge again. This time, let's just hold it up for the designated amount of seconds and just hold and squeeze, tighten here in the core as well. So that could be another option for that wall chair sit. All right. The next one would be a mountain climb, and this could be done high impact or low again. So if you want, you can go into that plank position and hold, and you can just tap, 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 tap. If you like high, you can just bounce it, kind of like jogging on the floor. if you don't want to go on the floor again, you can just do high knees standing. Kind of like you're climbing a rope, okay? And just do high knees, or you can jog it, all right? So that would be any form of a mountain climb for this chart. And then Russian twist. This can be with weight or without, but you're gonna sit on your mat, sit back. This is gonna target the core, but a lot of that oblique that wraps around the side of your waist. So you're gonna sit back, your heels are gonna be planted on the floor, sit back at about, I don't know, 45-degree angle if you can, and then take those hands, put them together, twist right, follow your hands, twist left. Okay, so that's a Russian twist. So don't start the twist until you feel the muscle engaged as you sit back a little bit and then twist. All right? And if you have a weight in your hand, that could make it a little bit more difficult, or even with your arms straight. Straight, okay? If that's not good for you, then take it all the way down, and you can either do a cross crunch, bring it opposite elbow to knee, because that'll target the same muscle group, or even a bicycle. Okay, because that'll target the same muscle group as well. So those are some options for that. And then step ups. So this is day 4, your last day. So step ups, you need a step. I just have an old table here. All right, and you're just gonna step up, up, down, switch legs, up, up, down, down. And you can do these on the stairs. If you don't want to do it on a step at all, you can just go step, knee, step, knee. All right, that could be another option. But the stairs are really nice because you can pick a higher level, or you can stay on the bottom stair, and then you have the railing to help you if you need a little extra help. So that would be the step up. Tricep dips are next. You can do this on the step again, or on a couch, or an old coffee table, or a table, and just step away from the couch with your hands on, and you're going to take it and bring it down with your elbows pointing back. Keep your back close to that chair or table, and then come up. All right, you can go to 90-degree bends and then come up. If that's not good for you, you can try the dips on the floor. Wouldn't be quite as difficult. All right, come up in a reverse plank position, and then just bend and extend. All right, you can have your knees bend, then just hold up, bend, extend. And if that's not good for you, you can grab some weights or water bottles, all right, and just have your elbows back and do a kick back, squeeze back and in, keeping those elbows back so that you start to really feel that back here in the tricep muscle group area here. Okay, and then the last one is Superman. So for Superman, you can do this on your hands and knees, and we call this a bird dog. You're in a tabletop, and you extend out your one leg and then opposite arm. Again, head is neutral. You hold that and squeeze, and then you can switch other arm. Okay, and this is going to be, again, lock it in here. Everything is tight, and when you squeeze out, squeeze your glutes, and don't sway your back. Keep everything tight and locked in. If you want, you can do this all the way down on your tummy. It would be the same thing. Lift opposite arm, opposite leg. You can keep your head down, looking down. Okay, if you're very advanced, you can do all 4 and hold, and then down. All right, so that is your Superman. And guess what? That's it. That's our 4 exercises. Oh, actually, that's our 12 exercises, 4 days worth. Just my final tip. If some of these aren't comfortable for you, reach out to me personally, or put the comments in below this video and share with others, and maybe we can find something else that works better. Otherwise, consult your physician to make sure exercises like this are okay for you. And then just my motto, my favorite motto, is just do all or something, not all or nothing. So if you had to pick one or the other, it would be something, not nothing. So if you miss a day or 2, it's totally fine. Just start back up, have a no quit attitude, And just even if you're not exactly with the calendar on the right day of the week, it doesn't matter, right? Just as long as you do something about every day or every other day or whatever fits your schedule. So all or something. Just that's it for January. You guys, I know you have this. I know you want to start out strong in January. And just remember, summer bodies are built in winter. So you have a lot of months to work, feel better, feel healthier, and develop that really good habit for 2022. All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. Thanks for joining me.